It only makes sense to do those kinds of fights.
Keith.
Sitting here,
Oh, sorry,
you size him up right now. You look how big he is.
Nah, man, you don't do that. It's just different, you know. But
he's been moving up in weight. You know, he was always under me in the amateurs, so he knows I'm a little bit of a bigger guy. You know your size. When you move up, you move up. You fight bigger people.
Move up, you know, until your body tells you to move up or you feel comfortable. You know, until then, it's not gonna be that easy to size someone up like that.
Yeah, but you sounded serious when you
like
mentioned his name.
Look, if he's right now he's a champion at 147, unified champion. If I'm up to 147 and I want to make a name for him, that's who I'm gonna go after. You know, he's got everybody gunning for him right now because he's the man at 147. There's other names as well, but he's the one holding 2 titles. You know, and if the fight was actually offered, you know, later this year and in a serious competition, then I would definitely consider it. You know, but it might not be.
It's like Vegas, baby. He wants a piece of the action. Okay. You know what I mean? They want a piece of the action.
You know, the biggest, biggest fights, and those are the fights that, you know, you challenge yourself that much. You know?
Keith, you obviously sit next to a man that called you out. Errol Spence last fight he called you out. Danny Garcia's gonna call you out tonight. Sean Porter called you out a month ago, 2 months ago, November.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be in the #1 seat? And 2, how are you going to delegate who do you fight after your quote-unquote tune-up in May?
You know, I feel like, you know, beating Danny, I really separated myself from the rest of the welterweight division, and it's just, you know, it's apparent, you know what I mean? People can debate whether they think this guy might eventually take over 147 or this or that, but when you look, you want to Google, we all Google, you know what I mean? You want to Google welterweight division, #1, all right? You guys know I've been traveling and stuff. When I'm in Japan, right, they got boxing articles, right? They got Deontay, they got this dude, they got Lomachenko, welterweight division, Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? Boom, Keith Thurman #1. I think they had Spence #2. They had whatchamacallit, Kell Brooks still ranked high. Danny still ranked high, and Sean still ranked somewhere decent as well. So, you know, world champ is world champ, man. I mean, everybody in the world has to recognize who the #1 guy is right now, and that's me, you know. And I worked my whole life for this, you know what I mean? All of us, we worked our whole lives for this, man. So for me, it's a dream come true,
Absolutely.
You know. And it's a little bit of irony, you know, because when you work so hard to get into a position, you know what it feels like to do that grind. But then when you're in that position, now, like, so pretty much you climb the ladder, but you get to the top. Now there's no more step. You got to look back down at the ladder, and that's why, oh, he wants me, all these people now, everybody wants to climb the ladder, and I'm at the top, you know? Before, I was just like them. I'm just climbing the ladder, you know? So, you know, I like to stay humble, man, and know where I come from. We all work hard. We all train hard, fight hard, and you know, you see me against Sean, you see me against Danny, man. You see me take the body shot from Collazo. You know what I mean? I'm a fighter. And I'm a world-class fighter.
World champion.
World champion. Absolutely. 2 times. 1 time is 2 times. You know. You know, I had dudes in Japan talking about super champion. This is the super champ. Super. You know. So, you know, I mean, it's just beautiful, man. The real love and respect that I get for my craft, which I've been handcrafting myself for a very long time. You know, it's just what I've ever wanted. It's everything that I ever wanted, you know. And now I don't have to worry about getting the action because I'm gonna get the action. The action's there to get, you know. So now it's just easy work, you know, and just managing the rest of my career. We've been smart up to this point. We're gonna continuously keep being smart.
Yo, actually, speaking of super champion, Keith, I heard a rumor. I don't know if it's true, but I heard a little buzz that they're making the Victor Ortiz Devin Alexander fight another WBC eliminator, which is kind of weird. But I'm wondering if there's ever been any discussion with you from the WBC about making you a WBC super champion.
No, and I think that'd be a little awkward. I almost wouldn't even. I don't know if I'd actually even want such a position because so to my knowledge, right, a super champion does not have mandatories, okay? So if you have 2 super titles, then you literally can say, yo, middle fingers up, son. Yo, middle fingers up. You know what I'm saying? I must fight who? You? Nah, stop playing. I'll fight who I want. I'll fight your mama if I feel like it. You know what I mean? I'm the super champion. Look, I think the super champ is one of the weirdest titles in the world. Mike Tyson was never a super champ. Muhammad Ali was never a super champ, right? And when Floyd became super champ, I became a regular champ. And I'm like, what's a champ that's not a regular champ? I'm like, well, Alexa, if you the super champ. You know what I mean? So, you know, I mean, it's just a weird, funny, political thing. But you gotta deal with how sports are. You gotta deal with how sports run. You know, at one time, I couldn't touch Floyd because he was a super champion. Now certain people can't touch me because I'm a super champion. You know, but when holding 2 belts, it'd be awkward to have stress to fight 2 mandatories, right? You'd be bouncing back a lot. You don't have too many options to do what you would want to do with your career, right? So that, for me, is where the super champ comes into play, right? The fact that I'm unified, I feel like, okay, the super champ is good, it's helpful, because then I can only worry about the WBC possibly mandating and pushing an opponent on me. And then outside of that, I can do whatever I want through the WBA rankings and things like that. And eventually, when we want to go after another belt, we can go after another belt. So, like I said, if you was double super, to me, it's just a little bit too much power. Almost like the seat that Floyd had, because everybody knows Floyd was in the most powerful seat, but he didn't have that he didn't have that title, but he really did have that status. You know what I mean? But a super champ and a super champ, you would create that status. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that's really good for the sport of boxing. So I technically would not even condone it myself, personally.
Have they had any conversations with you
about
any of
that?
stuff?
Never heard about double super. Double super champ.
Or what about some of the eliminators, like making this fight an eliminator? And
like I said, for right now, I haven't heard anything about any mandatories, anything being pushed on me. So until I do, you know, y'all will hear about it. Believe that.
Let me ask you on Mikey something real quick.
Did you see Earl Spence's tweet?
What did he say, man?
No. That he wants Danny Garcia to win because he's ducking.
Who's ducking?
Keith. He doesn't say his name, but that's what he's.
I was. Since he say he's not ducking no, he didn't say nothing about me.
But he's saying he wants but he's
Because
referring
end
to
of the year, since he says he's not ducking no action, that's still
Right,
a
but
statement
never-
about Danny. That's not implying anything on a third person level or anything. You read it to me. You tell me how it sounds.
Well, the
Put
way
my
that-
name in it. You tell me how it sounds.
the way that I read it is because he's been saying that you've been ducking him.
No,
because
but
you
he
wouldn't want to
said
fight him.
okay, but he's saying that
I don't think he
Danny
means-
is not ducking no action. So
Well, what do you think he's saying is ducking him?
Okay,
I mean, I don't think it's Rios.
No, absolutely not.
hold on.
No,
We got to
I
put
know,
you
I'm
right
saying-
next to
And
each
the
other.
funniest thing about this whole
Go over Ellie's shoulder
conversation,
for
man,
a second.
is
Yeah. Hold on.
Sean,
What's up, Sean?
Keith Thurman, both without him. Keith Thurman, Danny, both without him. Keith Thurman, Errol, both without him. Don't need to stop stressing, baby. This fight's gonna get made.
Well, what I mean is because you used to be in that position. Remember when you wanted to fight Paul? You know, you had, and now, but now everybody wants to fight you. You see how it's kind of changed. How does it feel? I guess when now that you're the hunted, I guess instead of the hunter.
Now you can't even run now. Look to your left. You look to your right.
Awkward. It's a little.
It's not
It's
awkward.
a little
You're
awkward
gonna have to fight
because
4 times this year.
right? I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
First off, look, I must fight him, right? Apparently, it's a must do.
Apparently.
right? Apparently, but we ain't seen no contracts yet. You know how it works. He might be getting a little impatient.
Is it
I can
working?
understand.
That's what I want to know. How is it working?
Call Al. What you talking about?
I feel like you hanging up the phone on people, man.
I'm hanging up the phone.
He said,
Look,
I'm
you
not
must
gonna lie,
have
he
lost my
did say
number.
you
must have
negotiate
lost my
like a
number.
child. He did say that.
First off, we ain't never sat down and negotiated face to face.
Okay.
If we did, I'd make sure I would have took all the bread. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We would have flipped for it or something. 60-40, huh?
Yeah.
I eat that
I
bread.
see it.
I'm carved- I'm
I
carved
see
up
it.
right now.
I see it. I did my ad work before I came.
You know, hey, we eat body shots, baby. We take them. You know, you threw a few in there. You know, you threw a few.
Yes,
I got
did.
a few too.
I
got
did.
a few too.
I'm be here. Look, let's be real here. I watched our fight
Too many times.
No, definitely not.
Too many times.
For the first time
You count punches?
since we fought.
Did you count punches?
No, wasn't no
Okay.
need to.
Oh, no need
Because it was
to.
that great.
Okay.
It was no need to.
You just
'cause it was
enjoyed
that
the
great.
fight?
I just
You
enjoyed the
enjoyed the
fight.
L?
I enjoyed the fight, and I enjoyed picking out my parts and making a highlight with it.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Okay. I
enjoyed
like
picking-
that. I like that. Okay.
My position now is when we gonna do that.
You gotta
again?
repeat. You gotta repeat those highlights.
When we gonna
you need
do
more
that
highlights.
again? Yes.
I out highlighted you, son.
You out highlighting me
Just by a smidge bit.
by Smith.
By a smidge bit.
What that mean?
And still, that's what it means, baby. That's what it means.
What's happening with the steel now? That's what I want to know.
Look, pal.
You sitting still. You sitting still.
Yeah, I've been sitting still.
Why?
Injured as a motherfucker. You see that scar tissue on your eye, pal?
It's a part of the business.
I got it here.
It's a
he
part
came
of the
over
business.
me here. He doubled down here. You know what I mean? I got cut up, and I paid 25 grand to get cut up. You know what I mean?
Insurance didn't kick in yet?
Dude, I didn't have insurance at the time. We learned something. I got insurance now. I did not have
on.
insurance.
Blue Cross in
I
there?
came out of pocket.
Blue Cross in
I
there?
got blue now. I got a blue now. I got
You
blue.
were blue in
I
them?
got some blue card. Florida blue, some blue.
Hey, well,
I'm hooked up now.
Well, call
I'm
Blue.
hooked up now.
Let them know you ready to fight Showtime Sean Porter.
Oh, we Gucci.
Win.
You want to know when? I'll
When?
tell you when. I'll actually tell you when. I'll tell you when right now to your face.
When you say.
Whenever the hell I feel like it.
Yeah.
Whenever the hell I feel like it. Or whenever they mandate it, pimp, you got a position, but you really want to talk to somebody, you talk to the sanctioning bodies.
Oh, I plan to.
Okay, you talk to the
I plan
sanctioning
to.
bodies
I
because
plan to.
until then,
It's been a joke.
I ain't worried about you.
It's been a joke.
I wasn't worried about you when I first fought you.
You wasn't?
I wasn't worried about you,
You
when,
sure?
when I brought you in for the sparring.
You
okay?
sure?
I wasn't worried about you when we was doing work in Colorado Springs
You
as
sure?
youngins. I've never been worried about you,
You
Sean.
sure?
I love the work. I appreciate the hard work you bring into
Why
the
you
ring.
ain't ready? Why you
know
ain't
what
ready
I'm
for the
saying?
work now? Why you not ready for the work now?
Dude, we're gonna get back. And you know what? You might look. I'll tell you something. I'll give you all a little prediction of the future because only I know my real future, right? I'll give you a little prediction.
He gonna give you out the bull.
You are a potential opponent for later this year. You are. So do a little bit more prayer, dog. Do a little bit more prayer. You might get it. You know
A little bit more praying and I
a little
might
bit more
get it.
prayer, pimp. You never
Where
know.
you gonna go?
You never know.
Where you gonna go?
Look,
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna do what I always do.
Let's be
We're
hey,
gonna-
hold
we're
up though.
gonna look
Let's
at
be
the
real right
options.
quick. Let's be real right quick.
real as
It's
you
like
want. As real
it's
as you
like
want.
20 to 30 cameras right now.
As real as you
and
want.
All they want to know
They do.
is who and when. That's all. Everybody standing here right now want to know, include myself.
Definitely
who
you.
and
Okay.
when.
Okay.
Who
Yeah.
and when.
Okay.
You can't answer that.
Sure enough, can't.
You can't answer that.
Sure enough,
Then you're not a real champion right now.
There's
you're not
no,
being
there's
a real
no
champion.
opponent. There's no opponent.
It's an opponent as soon as you say who.
As soon as I say who?
Yeah.
As soon as I say who?
Yeah, instead of toting around your belt saying I'm champion.
First off,
talk to me. Don't talk to them. Talk to me.
Okay, pimp, this is easy work. Easy work. You know I love you,
What's
bro.
going
you know I love you,
on?
son. Look. Injury, dog. Injury.
That's
Surgery.
over.
Look.
That's
I
over.
I fought you after an injury. I fought Danny with the injury. I'm tired of fighting you motherfuckers post-injury, this injury, that injury.
It's over. It's a part of the business.
It is, but I had a car accident, which I suffered whiplash, all right? I know that hurt you too. I know it made y'all angry and y'all thought it wasn't real and whatever, but I don't front, man. You know, when accidents happen, certain things happen, they happen, right?
You ain't
But
answer
look,
my question.
8 weeks later, right? I was in treatment. And then after treatment, I still came and seen you. Instead of saying like, yo, look, my body's not feeling up to right, and I could have slid out on you. But I didn't slide out on you. And I'm never gonna slide out on you.
I appreciate you for that.
I'm not gonna slide out on you.
So what's going
But
on
right
now?
But right now,
What's going on now?
on the rematch, you're gonna get it.
Hold up. So let me be clear. You waiting on them to mandate you. You waiting on them to be like, yo,
No,
we taking the belt.
that's one way.
That's what you waiting on.
Look, I'm not waiting
That's
on it.
one way to get you to fight.
That's one way of it
Got
happening.
it. That's one way to
obviously,
get you to fight.
That's
Got it.
one way.
Got it.
But outside of that, like I said, man, what if we feel like fighting Danny before you? I got options, pimp. I'm very
You ain't got no
sorry.
option to fight Danny Garcia
I
before you
might
fight me.
have an option.
This is the
option.
eliminator to fight the winner. You
I
and
don't have an
I.
option, but he just said the fight happens whenever I say I'm ready to fight somebody. So look, man, my get back is my get back. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say out your mouth, okay? My get back is my get back.
Let's be real here.
After my
It's
get
three
back,
guys. Pick
I'm
one.
gonna look.
It's three guys.
Looking
Pick
at
one.
you. After my
It's
get
three
back,
guys.
I'm
It's
gonna be looking
Showtime
at
Sean
you.
Porter. It's Danny Garcia.
Yep.
And it's Errol
Yep.
Spence. Pick one.
But I like making you a little angry though. You don't understand, Sean.
All right, guys.
You don't understand.
Pick one.
Boys, listen up.
Huh?
We're gonna take questions. A couple more questions from the press.
We don't
Then
need
we're gonna
questions.
move on
They
to
answering them
the
right now.
Nah, we ain't got nothing answered yet. We ain't left the starting line yet. We ain't left the starting line.
You might
guys,
get it
that's
later
it.
this year.
We ain't left
you
the starting line.
You on the to-do list.
Come on.
You on the to-do list.
I'm on the to-do list.
You on the to-do list.
I'm at the
son.
goddamn top, right? Tell me I'm at the top. Just tell me I'm at the top.
All right,
I'm at the top.
You're top.
All right.
But I'm really at the top.
You at the top, but
But okay, you know what I'm saying?
you at the top, but
Look, man, you a real one. It was a pleasure being in the ring with you.
beautiful, yo.
It brought
I'm saying
out.
let's
It brought
do it
out,
again.
and it will be done again.
Don't take
We'll see
too
when.
long. Don't take
We'll
too
see.
long.
I don't know, dog.
Don't take too long. All right, but let's clear this up for us too. Clear this up for us too, and then we get out of here. I'm gonna turn into the commentator. Clear this up for us. Do you need a tune-up fight before you fight Showtime Sean Porter for your WBC title?
Right now, yes.
Why?
Because you don't
No,
understand.
hold on. This
like.
is a real question. This ain't no.
What
This
do you
ain't
mean,
no.
why?
Yeah, this is why.
I just showed you all the
you need
freaking
to
scar
what?
tissue.
You need to find out if you're the same fighter. You need to find out if you need to put
it's
some
all
more
about,
metal in there.
It's all about the lube, man. It's all about just getting back moving,
And you're not figuring that out in the gym. You're not figuring
getting
that out
back
in the
moving and
gym.
grooving.
You're not
After
figuring
a
that
year,
out in the gym.
look, I've been doing this for a long time. You've been doing this for a long time,
Long
right?
ass time.
And when you are sitting out of the ring, right? Now, there is a little bit of ring rust. We have the skills to pull shit out. We know how to handle ourselves, but there is a little bit of ring rust. I'm intelligent enough to acknowledge that. My boy Winky, he never wanted to acknowledge when he took 2 years off, he still just wanted to fight the top dudes, and that wasn't good for his career. He didn't come in and just have one little fight. That's why I'm trying to fight twice this year, bro. I can fight you. And
here's
but
my
I'm just gonna
position.
get back
Here's
in the
my
ring
position.
first.
When I hear, and we almost done. When I hear Keith Thurman wants a tune-up fight, I said, all right, that makes sense. I want the 100% Keith Thurman in there. I don't want no Keith Thurman in there that's second guessing himself,
calm down.
trying to figure out what's going on when he gets
Then
in the
just
ring.
calm down.
We want to know when.
But
The world wanna see you
wanna know
fight.
when.
The world
You
wanna
know
see you
when.
fight.
You want? I just said later this year. You actually
It's
are
February.
one of the-
Pick a month.
Pick a month. You want me to pick a month?
Yeah, you know that. You know all the months, right?
Not May.
Don't say June or July.
Well, it's not gonna be May.
October. I'm fighting May 19th. That's my get back.
That's your get
That's
back.
my get back, son.
But you ain't got no opponent yet.
Post get, and it ain't gonna be you.
I'm just making
I
sure.
tell you this right now.
We can end it on
It
that.
ain't
I'm
gonna
just
be
making
you.
sure. All right,
It ain't
all
gonna be you.
right. So I can make my moves now. I can make my moves now.
Make a move to the left, to the right, wherever. You ain't coming up to my spot.
I might come.
You ain't coming up
I
my
might come
spot.
camp out in St.
Okay.
Pete. I might come
Sean,
camp out in St. Pete.
We've
Yeah,
never had
for a
two
little while.
fighters
My
negotiate.
dog
a
might,
fight.
my dog might
We're
try
gonna
to bite you again. I know it actually snipped at your daddy, but
We're gonna end it. We're gonna end it. Thank you, and thank you for the questions. Good job.
Awesome, guys.
It's like a Springer
Good job.
episode.
We've never seen two fighters negotiate their next fight. So.
One more face off?
It started with a face-off. We got the deal done. Remember?
We ain't facing off. We last day.
maybe you don't want the
We ain't
fight,
gotta
Sean.
face off.
Maybe you don't want the fight. Maybe you don't want the fight.
I was trying to help you out. I look better than you right now. I look better than you right now. I was trying to help you out.
You want me to spend
I was trying
less
to
money
help
and
you out.
stun on you again like I did in New York?
Oh, is that what you said?
When we went to ESPN, I spent less money and I stunned on you.
Stunned on me.
I stunned on you with that, boy.
So do you
I was
ever
looking
look better
so clean.
than me?
Huh?
Do you ever look better than me?
On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Really?
Boy, please. Boy, please.
Hey, remember, I was the one gonna take you for a suit.
Look.
I was gonna take you to get a suit.
I know.
I was gonna tell you wasn't grown yet. You wasn't grown enough to wear a suit yet.
Oh, yeah. it's like that,
So you're
it's
not
like
grown
that.
enough to wear a suit, then you come to New York and you outstunting me? I think
did,
not,
son.
son.
I did, son.
I think
I did,
not.
son.
Were
I
you
did,
even wearing
son.
socks that day? I mean, you wearing socks that day? I mean, you had 3 colors on, I think.
Boy, man, I had
it didn't make
swag
sense.
blue.
It didn't make
nice
sense.
swag blue, baby.
It didn't make sense.
Swag blue.
Hey, all I know is
man,
everything is
I look
tailored
better-
to fit Sean
I look
Porter.
better in the
So
ring.
is that
I look
WBC
better
title.
outside of the
So
ring.
is that WBC
Okay.
title. Whenever
Okay.
you ready to give it up.
Okay.
It ain't getting given
Whenever
up.
you ready to
It ain't
give it up.
getting given up.
Whenever you ready to give it up.
No, you couldn't take
Whenever
it one time.
you ready to
You couldn't
give it
take
up.
it one time.
That
You ain't gonna
WBC
take it
wasn't on the
2
line the
times.
first time.
It don't matter. Belts are belts, baby.
All right,
You think I'm ever gonna let you take the strap off me?
Hey, it is what it is. Whenever you ready.
Don't worry about it.
No,
Nah.
it's time to bring it up.
It's time to bring it up.
Let's go. Let's
Guys,
go.
we got more.
Can't take it, baby.
Let's go. Let's go.
You sure?
Let's go.
You can't take it.
You sure?
Let's go.
Never could, never would.
You sure?
Never could, never
Never
would.
could, never would.
Never could, never would.
Oh, really? Did I run that fight?
No.
Did I run?
It don't matter what
You
happened.
did?
You took the L.
You ran?
No, I had you on
And
your
you've
back
been running
foot,
ever
too.
since.
I had you on your back
And you've
foot,
been
too.
running ever
I had
since.
you on your back foot,
All right,
too.
all right, let me say this. Let me say this and it's over.
I told you he was salty.
Hey, y'all know what it is.
I told you he was
We
salty.
waiting on him. So when y'all wonder why every fighter in the welterweight division is inactive, it's because this man right here ain't man enough to get in the ring and say what it is.
All right.
A year later,
Yeah,
post
that's
surgery.
it. All right, that's it.
So whenever you ready,
That's
So
it.
I can
whenever
handle
you
it
ready,
this year.
please
Don't worry.
do.
We'll
High
have a
five.
contract.
High five to
It's
it.
gonna be-
And still. And still. That's a wrap.
Oh.
Somewhere. Talk to Jim Gray too. Okay. So we hear from you on Showtime.
Good stuff, Keith.
They said your people set it up, so they have to make it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Keith, thank you very much. That was great stuff. We appreciate it.
Hey, Sil.
You're basically Floyd Mayweather now.
I had, look, the belts he used to have, I have, right? So it's real, And I'm getting a lot of heat, right? I'm getting a lot of heat.
From everybody,
From
including the media,
everybody.
including us,
from the
including,
media,
yep.
from the fighters, from the challengers, from the Twitter heads, you know what I mean? But look, man, like I said, I'm here for a reason, not a short season. I'm Keith Thurman. I've been doing this for 22 years of my life. I started boxing at 7 years old. This is my grind. This is how I feed my family. You know what I mean? I beat the boy one time, I can beat him 2 times. You know what I mean? I can beat him in different forms and different fashions. You know what I mean? I put the sparring video up, and I told people before the fight that every day he showed up, we worked together. He did good, but we would say I took him. I did that little bit extra. I landed a few more of the more meaningful punches, this, that, blah, 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 blah. Look, man, we've been in camp together. I've ran next to the dude. We done sprints together. I'm faster than him on foot. I'm faster than him in the pool. I'm faster than him in the ring. You know what I mean? I ain't worried about.
I wouldn't want to be you May 20th.
I've never been worried about the kid. I know he's competitive because I know where he comes from. I know how he grinds because we was there side by side. You know what I mean? But even in the camp too, the only difference besides having him in camp and competing with him in a 12-round fight was in camp I was only a 10-round fighter. And I only used him for 5 rounds because I always used more than one sparring partner. I didn't have him. It wasn't me and him every day doing all the work. You know what I mean? So it was only five rounds. But we had a lot of confidence. We've always been confident. And then you know what they always forget to say? They always forget to say I challenged them first. True. They do. You know what I mean? So that's why, dude, I don't have to come outside of myself. I know who I am, and I know I'm going to hold this division down.
So Keith, I mean, you've probably been asked this question a million times already today and maybe before, but you already fought Sean Porter coming off a year layoff and injury. You fought Danny Garcia coming off a year-long layoff and injury. So we know you don't duck challenges. But by saying you need a couple tune-ups before you fight Spence, or a tune-up before you fight Spence, are you according him a different level of respect, or is it coming from a business angle where you feel maybe the fight needs to be built up a little more healthy?
Yeah, man. I mean, look, I don't have a Floyd Mayweather. I don't have Manny Pacquiao, okay? I got Bud Crawford, y'all talked about, and I got Errol Spence. And I'll be real honest, man. Y'all are talking this fight up. Thank you. You know, that means that we should get paid, you know? And the fans really want to see this, you know what I mean? But I believe that it can still be bigger because you want it now.
You say like your Super Bowl.
It should be, okay? Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia unifying the titles, that hasn't happened in a long time. That was a big mega fight. If what people don't understand is when I fight Spence, right? Or whoever else is champion, right? This is a unification bout of 3 titles on the line. When was the last time in the welterweight division we put 3 titles on the line? Okay? This is a big ordeal, and it needs to be fully recognized.
okay? He just got his title. You know how many title defenses I got before I unified? How many title defenses did I have? You know what I'm saying? He just had his first title defense, okay? So, like I said, boxing is a little bit of a different sport, okay? Champions normally don't just fight this champion, next fight, that champion, that champion. Nobody's running through their division like that. Some people might be eager and have the spirit to say they can do it, they will do it, they want to do it. Yeah, you can want to do a lot of things. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. Like, people come here to hit a lick. Sometimes they get, you know what I'm saying? They get took, you know? So, look, man, that's that, man. And I always love boxing. I always do my best to respect the sport and bring high-class, quality entertainment into the ring, you know? And that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm not going to stop trying to do that. And my dreams are not over. My legacy's not over. There will be more unification bouts. But I don't know when. People are mad at me for not knowing my future. It's awkward when everyone's calling you out and you know you on the bench. You know what I mean? You on the bench. You ain't in action right now. You ain't in action. So it's like, look, man, you trying to get at me while I'm down, but you know, I am the champ. So I'm gonna walk around proud. I am the champ. I am #1. There's a reason why you got my name in your mouth. There's a reason why you got my name in your mouth. You know what I mean? So, look, man, I'm that dude. They're gonna have to deal with me, man. I didn't know. I created a lot of haters. Like he said, I'm holding up the welterweight division. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Because I'm undefeated. You got defeated. Sorry. AKA not. You feel me?
You never lost. You're one of the best pound-for-pound fighters. How do you feel when Errol Spence says he hasn't been one time in a long time? Did you hear that?
That's okay. You know, a lot of people say a lot of things. You know what I mean? But what y'all don't understand is what one time really is. Yes, one time represents the power, but one time represents everything, man. I only have one time to live this life. I only have one time to do this thing I do right here, to live my dream and to have the career that I'm having, which is successful in the world of boxing. I only have one time to do it all, okay? And Danny Garcia, round 1, I hit him one time, then he couldn't get out and throw punches for the rest of the fight. You know what I'm saying? So you can say what you want about me, and I'm one time, I'm sometimes, but I'm still the champ, baby. I'm still #1. I'm at the top. Look, I'm creating a lot of haters. You know, I think I'm actually a likable guy. I take a lot of pictures, a lot of photos, and a lot of people smile at me in my face, you know what I mean? But against that little glass screen, we create a lot of haters, you know what I mean? Because everybody's a spectator, and like I said, they want to be matchmakers. They want boxing to go in this route. Oh, they want boxing to go into that route, you know what I mean? Boxing is not controlled by the spectators, you know?
How important is it for you to be a true superstar?